Oh, wait. What's that? Breaking news. Canelo Alvarez says, "Don't lie. My fight is not finalized. We still negotiating. Nobody's been picked." Stay tuned to this video. Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So yesterday, I made a video and I reported the ESPN report, which stated that Canelo has decided Dimitri Bivol two-fight DAZN deal, and the second fight would be Gennady Golovkin, although Golovkin hasn't signed at the moment. Boxing is becoming a very unique place, we'll say. Canelo Alvarez says, "About my next fight, nothing is confirmed." So Canelo came out and made a point to let it be known he will be the guy to basically announce. He also, to the author with ESPN who put it out as fact, Canelo Alvarez says, "I don't even agree. I'm still negotiating. Don't lie to people. The day everything is signed, that's the day I'll let them know. For now, there's nothing concrete." And then I guess the reporter deleted his tweet. Now, what does this mean? To be honest, I really don't think much. I don't think it means much. To be honest, what I've said in the past remains. I think Canelo is a diva, and I think Canelo, he wants to be, whether he admits it or not, he wants to be like Floyd Mayweather. Right? Floyd Mayweather was very strict about wanting to unveil the news and like had the Napoleon complex or whatever about, being in charge or being in the driver's seat and making the announcements. And you see Canelo, he feels he's worked up to that level or close to it or whatever. And I think ultimately this boils down to ego, no pun intended, and pride, and Canelo just doesn't want some reporter to steal his thunder and reveal the news. He wants to be the one that does it. So, does this give Charlo, Benavidez, the PBC offer more hope? Maybe, but I still think, me personally, if I am ever wrong on my channel, I'm a man. So I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong. But I don't think this changes much. I think the game plan, to be honest, the report about Canelo going back to DAZN and working with Eddie Hearn and doing a two-fight deal, that sounds like a Canelo move, to be honest. So Canelo, he's gonna have to prove otherwise to go in a completely different direction and take the tougher fight in terms of a guy like David Benavidez. To me, I think it's a very tough fight for him, and take the bigger fight. So I think ultimately, though, the Charlo Benavidez fight is worth more money for a reason, because these are more enthralling fights. I do believe that. Versus Triple G, I mean, you guys can say whatever you want, but this is like a girl that was banging in high school, and then 8 years later, she done had some kids or had a hard life or did some drugs or partied too much. She don't look the same, you know what I mean? So Triple G, he had his run, we'll say that. A guy with 300 plus amateurs had his run as a pro. I don't really think he had a crazy resume, but the best names he fought were all controversial. Jacobs, Derevyanchenko, and of course Canelo. Those are literally the best names he fought. So what if Canelo couldn't lose, even when people thought he may have lost in the first two Triple G fights? How is Triple G gonna beat him on the scorecards now, or pull out a knockout when everything is leveraged against him? He's a bit older. He didn't fight one time in all of 2021. Even before that, he's been inactive. Meanwhile, Canelo Alvarez has been super active and fought 4 times in a rolling 12 months. And this will be at a higher weight class. It's just everything's stacked to favor Canelo. So I'm not hyped off that fight. I think that fight is very, very easy for Ego Stradamus to predict. That's why I prefer some of the other options, namely Jermall Charlo and David Benavidez. Canelo saying, hey, nothing's confirmed, yada, yada, yada. We will see. We will see what he decides. But I think the typical, based on history, if I had to take an educated guess, I think the DAZN deal is up Canelo's alley. Get overpaid for guys that won't be able to beat you and or knock you out, or create the same type of complexities as more of an American style. Listen, the great thing about my channel and the great thing about what I'm doing for boxing is this. What I'm saying, Canelo has every opportunity in the book to prove me wrong, but he never does. So what does that tell you? That tells you I'm the GOAT. Canelo has every opportunity to go the other direction and prove these thoughts that I've put out for years. People say, oh, you're just hating. Oh, he's about to whoop your boy Charlo. And I'm like, all right, LSI. If you guys watch the channel, that's my acronym. Let's see it. And I'm always waiting, and then it doesn't happen like I say it's not gonna happen, and then you guys look dumbfounded. So again, I get it. Canelo saying, hey, nothing's signed. I think that's more the diva personality, and he just doesn't want someone to steal his thunder. That's what I truly believe. But if ever I am wrong and he does in fact fight Charlo next or Benavidez next, which I, Boxing Ego, do not believe, right, will be the next fight for Canelo, then I will update you guys and I will tell you that I was wrong. But we'll see if that happens with Canelo Alvarez, who I do think is fighting Bivol. He just doesn't want somebody else spilling the beans before him. Let me know how I did in this video. If you got some enjoyment, subscribe to the channel, like the video. YouTube will post some videos at the end of this video. Check out some of the other content to see if you like it, and then maybe that'll push you towards subscribing. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. I am the best in the business, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. So keep that in mind. I'm out, and I'm out. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.